Another round? On me. You're right. I don't come here as often as I used to, for obvious reasons. But there's no denying the man still has the best wine in the city. Why did you bring him up? Honestly, I don't give a shit. He deserved to suffer. Wouldn't undo the damage he has done, though. I hope so. I would hate to lose all of this. It's also significantly more difficult than being a Centurio. Especially considering your soldiers are there to die on your command. That's their duty. When it comes to family, your duty is keeping them alive. That's day and night difference right there. By Jupiter, do I seem like the marrying type to you? I'll check in on the kid occasionally, and make sure they want for nothing. Perhaps I'll find some new war to join. Although I may wait until Lurko is no longer consul, I would never fight for that man. It was still a disgrace. He hasn't even turned 40 yet. The corruption is so blatant these days. What was that?
Something serious seems to be happening outside. We'd better take a look.
Let me grab my sword. Gauls are attacking Rome. But that's suicidal.
Dominic, your mother may be in danger. We should check on her. As you wish.
I'll go get my plane.
Stupid! Get out of the street!
Save yourselves! They're monsters.
Where is my husband? I've heard the consul is dead.
Which one?
I don't know.
Get you more help after the fight. They will burn the entire city down. We should flee to Ostia.
I heard they killed everyone in Ostia. It's...
You made it! I've brought the others!
We cut a sway through the barbarians. None shall stand in our way.
This Serwis is alive!
Domine! Everyone's dead. I couldn't save them. The barbarians were looking for you. She tried to hide in the study. I'm sorry. They were everywhere. We have failed you.
They will pay for this.
I don't know. My knowledge of their language is limited. They were talking about their Patronus at one point, but I could not catch his name.
This looks less and less like an unfortunate coincidence.
It seems like these Gauls were deliberately targeting you.
At least 4. But it happened so fast. I was trying to get your mother to safety.
It sounds like there are people in the study.
No time to waste!
Domina!
Cowards! Face me! These people are so weak.
Upon us! They are here to take your wives and enslave your children!
Does this hurt? Good, that means you're fine. almost at the end of this, it seems.
Can't die! Not here!
Make way! Make way, I said!
There was nothing more we could have done. We arrived as soon as we were able. Don't worry about it. By the grace of Wester, they were not even in Rome.
She lost a lot of blood. It does not look good. We need to keep her warm. You should rest. That's the best thing you can do now.
The Senate is bound to call a meeting. They'll surely declare war. We already have most of the team back together, except for one. Deyanira is in the dungeon awaiting her execution. After this attack, I believe we may have the leverage we need to get her out of there. You should go and sort things out before you head to the Senate. We can't be sure we'll get another chance.
They finally let you in. Heard you had been trying to see me. It's good to see you too. You look well. More mature. I guess I have been here longer than I thought. No. Silvius was only one I came for. But it got away from me. He said they were there by own choice. I knew he lied. I thought I was saving them, but they looked at me with exact same fear in their eyes. I hoped this guilt I carry every day would fade when I had vengeance. But still, when I think of her, I feel pressure around my heart. Her name was Tusa. She was 2 years younger than me. She loved horses more than anything else, and they seemed to love her back. She was my best friend. We braided each other's hair and hunted rabbits. We were always competing together against our brothers, and we always won. I have not followed threefold path of Asher. I have spread grief instead of happiness. I have blackened my soul with evil thought and evil deeds. If I stay here and face my execution, maybe I will be redeemed in the eyes of the wise Lord. You think it is like that? A merchant's scale where you can just put down good deeds to weigh up the bad? If only. It seems you understand me better than I understand myself. It is not the same. You bear no blame for those you lost. I do. I wanted to go to the Greek city. I wanted wine and spices and beautiful dresses. She was scared, but I told her I would keep her safe. I was eager and naive, and they exploited it. They lured us with pretty promises and tried to force themselves on us. We fought back. I killed one of them. Then Silvius killed Tusa. Every part of it, every single thing that led to her death was my fault. I know what you say is true, but what I feel is different. She would. You speak wisely, for a backwards polytheist. You are right. I have lived with it so long, but this obsession to avenge her has stopped me from reckoning with it. Fine. You are good at this, you know. Let's go.
As per today's augury...
Orcus, take your auguries, Cicero. The Gauls attacked us. Here, in Rome. Do we really need the gods' opinions to decide on today's relatio?
Webius Vitellius Lurco, you will respect the Senate and its procedures.
Then the Senate must respect the people of Rome.
The Senate is the people of Rome.
Our most esteemed senators and officials seem very much alive to my eyes. The same cannot be said for the men and women who were slain in Ostia. My own brother's villa was attacked. He and his wife almost died. Her mother was not as fortunate. Gallic barbarians just marched through the streets of Rome killing noblewomen. Frankly, I have no idea why her brother is keeping silent. I'd be outraged. I am outraged. My business ventures have nothing to do with this. Control your grief. We all suffered losses.
I think it is you who should practice control, Vitellius Lurco. I, for one, am sure he speaks with evidence.
This is ridiculous. Are we going to prosecute a consul of Rome instead of protecting its people? And based on what? A hunch?
No valid prima facie presents itself. It is an intriguing hunch nevertheless. Certainly the topic for another day.
I welcome any investigation. My conscience is pure as the first rain of spring. But we are losing precious time while our enemies, in all likelihood, are plotting their next move. Inaction is exactly what led to this disaster. Senators, Romans, we are the sons of wolves. We are proud as we should naturally be. But in our pride, we have grown docile and meek, allowing jackals to attack us without fear. They were laughing. With blood in their eyes, they've slaughtered our own wives and daughters. And what have we done since then? What are we doing now? Nothing. Nothing but endless debates and discussions. I say the time for philosophers is past. Now is the time for warriors. I say we strike now. We shall encircle them like the wolves we are. I say we attack. What say you?
I say, cease your populist posturing, Vitellius Lurco. Senators, we are at the heart of our republic, discussing what's perhaps the most important relatio of this age. And you behave like hysterical
And you
children.
behave like a spoiled child who's trying to wear his father's sandals.
Do not test me, Vitellius Lurco. Speak out of turn again, and I shall see you dragged in chains right into the closest dungeon.
Watch and know your words, Cicero. You are speaking to a consul of Rome and the representative of its people.
You are as well. I hold the Imperium. I alone can determine the course of this discussion. Nothing happens without my consent. That is
and
why...
maybe that's why this needs to change.
What?
Citizens, friends, I apologize for my outburst, and I apologize to you, Kikero. I was out of turn indeed.
I'm not sure what you're playing.
It's my frustration talking. Even though I am your co-consul and still new to this world of politics. You are a man of words, Kikero. I believe this crisis we're in requires a man of action. For this reason, I propose, with great humility, that this Senate should consider electing me as dictator until this situation ends. Obviously, we need to act fast. If every decision is to be discussed and approved in the Senate, there is no way we can win this war against the Gauls. They do not have a Senate. We need a commander who's passionate and skillful enough to lead the war effort, swiftly and efficiently.
And that man is you, Lurko?
Vitellius Lurko may be consul, but that doesn't make him a skilled commander of legions. His experience in warcraft is minimal.
I understand your concern. Honestly, I wish I was omnipotent. Then I could bring all of our dead friends back from the depths of Dis. But now, we should focus on preventing more deaths.
And we achieve this by attacking Gallia?
It is difficult for a non-military mind to understand this. War causes death, true. But in this case, it will be to prevent even more death.
Honestly, I can only agree. He has amply demonstrated his skill and talent in military matters. If anyone, he should be the dictator.
I understand the reasoning, but you do realize the dictator needs to be a consul to begin with, right?
Then I shall go. I have no wish to fight another war, but it is better than sending this pretender.
Your lies are shameless, Pompeius. You are desperate to be made dictator.
My victories speak for themselves. I am best suited among us to prosecute this war.
Then why don't we call you Rex and bring back the old kingdom?
Cato?
What if I lead the war together with an experienced commander as my advisor?
And take one of your equally incapable lackeys with you? How would that help?
I shall lead a consular army into Gallia, in command of one half of our military might, while the other half is controlled by someone who has absolutely no reason to like me. What do you say to that, heir of Lucullus? Will you join forces with me? After all, these men are right. I need the support and the experience of a commander as skilled as you. You will be working for Rome. It would be quite unwise to refuse. I can tell from your faces no one will oppose this idea.
It sounds like a reasonable compromise. If anyone dislikes Lurko more than Kikero right now, it is this man.
That sounds fine to me. He has proven himself to be a reliable commander.
Sure. What could possibly go wrong?
I can see there is no sense in trying to have a civilized conversation about this. Very well. Have it your way then. But we will not do this like animals. We still have to vote on it. If we execute this plan, it means Vitellius Lurko will be dictator for the duration of the Gallia campaign. More importantly, it means Rome is declaring war on Gallia.
The war has already been declared. We're going to finish it.
All those in favor of this solution to the relatio?
Oh good. Exactly where I want to be. Surrounded by 6,000 men loyal to our archenemy.
Vitellius Lurko is the consul of Rome. We're safe. At least for now.
The word safe has far too much margin of error to be of comfort.
Awe legate. Sowete legionare. The consul was expecting you. Please lay down your weapons before you proceed. Naturally. You can trust me. I offer you no reason. It is difficult to trust anyone in these barbaric lands. A wise choice. We're not done yet. You may have a hidden Pugio or two underneath that armor. You will be strip-searched.
Leprosy, Domine. She has a rare form of leprosy.
I pledge to devote the remainder of my life to fighting for the glory of Rome.
Would you kindly drop that Pugio you're hiding then?
All right. Wasn't my favorite Pugio, anyway.
Observant little bastard, isn't he?
I have given all my weapons. If you lay hand on me, I will take away your ability to have children. No weapon needed.
I don't think any further strip-searching will be necessary.
Observant and wise.
They're a bunch of jaded old men who have no taste for glory any longer. Why would they? They already fought and bled in 2 campaigns for their beloved legatus. And what do they have to show for it? Not a thing.
Salve, Legate. Welcome to the land of Gallia. Not again. Bellius, what did you do this time?
This time? I did nothing out of the ordinary. In fact, I did
Insolent
exactly...
bastard! Get on your knees and apologize right now.
I...
You are hesitating. See this, Legate? This is what I have to deal with on a daily basis. I shall execute this cur for disrespecting you right now. As you wish. I know you have a soft spot for these foreigners, Legate. They lower the quality of our legions, if you ask me. Well, we are here to discuss strategy, so let us talk. First of all, I would like to express how your presence honors me, Legate. These Gallic barbarians are numerous and cunning, but with you on my side, we shall be triumphant. You wound me. I know, in the past, we haven't seen eye to eye. That is no secret. But I always felt the animosity between us stemmed from a misunderstanding. Don't forget that you are my brother-in-law. The barbarians tried to kill you. Now, they shall suffer our vengeance. Come now. I'm sure you don't mean that. Your father's death was a tragic accident. It pains me that you would think I was behind it. I am no stranger to grief myself. I know how it can take over a man's soul. Resist this urge, my friend. We're here to make history and get vengeance for what they did to your family. I would never presume to tell you what you should do. You have all the authority over your own legion, just as I have over mine. You are free to execute whatever stratagem you see fit. We may not need to find the exact people, for we all know they were Gallic. This was an attack on Rome itself. In other words, the culprit is most likely one of their many chieftains. We merely have to defeat them all. A challenge. Oh, I like it. Unfortunately, our legions have a problem, and we need to solve that first. Commanding a massive consular army is comforting, but it also means we'll have to feed our legionari. And let me tell you, Legate, we don't have enough food. Price we pay for mobilizing fast. As such, we will have to strike a deal with the local tribes sympathetic to our cause. A couple of chieftains agreed to help us. We shall meet them and negotiate a deal. Naturally, I'll be there to help you, just in case. One of the chieftains specifically requested your presence. Suspicious, I know. I say, let us humor them and give them what they desire. At least, for now. Most certainly. This land is infested with numerous tribes, each ruled by the wealthiest and most powerful men. They rarely come together under one banner. They are called Duatiacus and Dumnorix. Such arrogant names. I guess we will. Salve, Legate. How can I help you? They are under pressure from constant raids by the Germanic tribes east of the River Rhenus. In Latium, they see a land of plenty, far removed from their even more barbaric enemy. It was only a matter of time before they decided to leave their own lands and seek to take ours. But they made a mistake by trying to assassinate a high-ranking official such as you. Our vengeance will be terrible and swift. I have nothing but confidence in your abilities, Legate. It's just that this is the first time we're fighting against an organized enemy such as Gallia. We should not take any risk. We need our best commanders in the field, don't we? Humor is the signifier of a brilliant mind, they say. We're lucky to have you on our side. Why do we ever do the things we do? For the glory and security of Rome. What else?
Have you seen that the barbarians let their women fight?
Desperate, clearly.
I dunno. There's something attractive about a woman charging you, with a sword in her hand and murder in her eyes. Were you in both Greece and Africa as well?
I sat Africa out. I really wanted to join up and avenge Lucullus, but my wife had just given birth and the farm was doing well. You know how it is.
The only thing you missed out on was terrible sunburn and lots of sand in your underwear. But at least the pay was good.
Legati!
All is well, I hope.
To challenge you. Fight me, if you dare. My name is Yurka. I am from the place you call Britannia. Your reputation as a warrior precedes you. I wish to test its veracity. A king by the name of Carterix has built a great fighting ring in the mountains. It is called the Arena of the Three, as it was built to honor Azus, Tyrannus, and Tutatis. It is a holy place. A place for warriors to meet and fight under the blessing of the gods. You think yourself a warrior? Prove it. In front of all the tribes of Gallia. Huh. Then you have more courage than I expected. Very good. Find Carterix at the arena when you get there. I'll see you soon, Legati.
Our way, Legate. All quiet.
Oh, hey, Legate. You look majestic today.
All is well, I hope.
My Hercules, I forgot about the cats. How can they still be here?
I believe the priestess of Ubast has placed her curse on our legatus. It seems to have followed us to Gaul.
I should have brought along my dog.
Salve.
You heard what happened to Belisarius?
That he was drunk on duty and fell off the wall and broke something?
His leg. What an idiot. I hope they reassign him to Feratta for this. He'd be right at home over there.
Took a big hit on the side of my head when we took Alexandria. A helmet saved me, but my hearing's never been the same.
I feel you. This huge Berber guy caught me square in the shoulder with a club. Now I can't raise my arm above my head.
I got this limp from Greece. Got pushed off a siege ladder at Kolkerdon.
See this tooth I'm missing? Scrawny little girl smashed a jug on my face in Memphis for grabbing her ass.
I was sent over to Legio Feratta's camp with some supplies. They sure are a strange bunch.
Oh? The rumours I heard made them sound like a bunch of rookies.
A lot of them are very wet behind the ears, but all the Centurianas are. I don't know, thugs, lowlives, and criminals.
What? Really?
The ones I met, at least. It's like they were handpicked from the worst collegia of Rome.
A legion of thugs and rookies. Sounds like a riot.
By the will of Tutatis, the Romans have arrived, as foretold.
It is your time to shine. Prove to me you're not just a mindless warrior, but also a skilled diplomat.
Ignorance is a common affliction in Romans. Tutatis, the Protector, knows all, reveals all. And thus we, the Wetiacus, knew you would be here. And now.
Speak your peace and be gone. We have no patience for your foolishness.
And do you presume your demands mean anything here? I do. Allow me to introduce myself. In your language, I am Vercingetorix, the king of warrior kings. I rule the Arwani. The Witiacus and Dumnorix are my friends, and the Aedui whom they rule are allies of my people. I wish I could say it were nice to meet you, but under the circumstances that would obviously be absurd. That is what they call me, and what my name means in your language. I am the one who has united the tribes. Divitiacus stubbornly defends his people's fragile and ill-advised alliance with the Romans. And Dumnorix is simply not fond of striking deals with bloodthirsty murderers. Let us say, I represent a kind of middle ground. You have much work to do if you wish to make up for the actions of your countrymen. He is the one who talks to the three deaths and sees into the future. He may seem friendly, but druids can be very dangerous. I advise you to watch your words.
You will receive supplies. It is foretold.
My brother speaks out of turn, for he is not the leader of the Aedui. I am. We will give you the supplies you ask for, but expect no more from us, or you shall be disappointed.
Cease this unprovoked invasion and leave immediately. Of course, I know your bloodthirsty nature will prevent you from doing that. You will not be satisfied until you've enslaved every single one of us. Feel free to try, Roman. You'll find that Gallia is like no other land. What are you talking about? No one would attack Rome itself. That would be beyond insanity. Do you think my people are dumb?
Lies! The Roman is lying. He's trying to trick you. I told you this was a bad idea.
Even if one of the kings did harbor such ambitions, they would never act on them without my knowledge.
I could name a few who might.
If what you say is indeed true, Roman, your attacker was no king. There are many warriors among us who offer their services to whomever wants to pay.
With all due respect, I believe that's beside the point. A savage attack was carried out by Gallic forces. It matters very little if they were hired or not.
It matters to me. Roman, you spin an intriguing yarn. I shall look into this, and if you're telling the truth, I shall find whoever's responsible. Meanwhile, stop attacking my people. What about the consul's hands?
As a consul, I am bound by the will of the people.
What does that even mean? Do you not rule Rome?
On the contrary, I am her servant.
We will see each other again, if Tyrannus wills it. Until then, I grant the Aedui limited permission to engage in trade with the Romans.
The Aedui alone, I assume?
Of course. It's not like the Eburones would deal with the Romans anyway.
You shall not. Trade is a matter of peace. My brother shall take care of the details. You shall talk to me again when we're at war.
I believe there's nothing more to discuss at this juncture. Until we meet again. Ueleti, as you say.
The time has come. Let us speak now. Our brother left now, for now was the time for him to leave. His distaste for your company has very little to do with it. Of details, there is not much to discuss. You will receive what you will receive, and that is what we will provide. Then it is not enough. We speak only when there are things to say. Some speak when there's nothing to say. Some do not speak at all. The question is well phrased. To make use of the supplies we will give you, you must survive. It is a threat, but it is not us who are threatening you. You do not know Orgetorix. You don't, and now you will. Orgetorix is the leader of the Helvetii. The Helvetii are currently gathering in order to attack and destroy your legions. The people of the mountains to the east of here. You have invaded our lands. He is an honorable king. He is strong, courageous, and wealthy. He will destroy your legions if he is not stopped. We stand for peace. Orgetorix seeks war. Though many believe otherwise, peace is not achieved through war.
Ordinarily, I would prefer to avoid bloodshed. but a preemptive attack seems like the most sensible action here. Your opinion is noted. In this case, I believe you are wrong. You are ordered to attack and destroy these Helvetii. Killing Orgetorix should prove how powerful our legions are, and send a clear message to other Gallic tribes that we are not to be trifled with. It is your duty to follow my command. You think when I tell you to think. You act as I tell you to act. I shall lead the frontal attack with Legio Feratta, while you circle around with your speculatores. Trapped between us, Orgetorix should fall quickly. The rest will disperse once the head of the snake is severed. I am merely getting out of your way. After all, when it comes to this kind of operation, you are the expert. In the unlikely event that something goes wrong, you can always rely on me. Deploy your legion when you are ready. It was him who provided the information. I assume for some reason this is precisely what he wants.
The three care not about emotions. That which is to be done will be done. Have you need of us? When we address you, we do not merely do so as a man. We represent the will of all Aedui.
These old trees, they've grown thick and strong. Would be valuable lumber worth taking.
There is druid magic in this grove. We'll only bring some barbarian curse down upon ourselves. Let's just rest here for a spell and regain our vigor.
The men are awaiting your orders. Testudinem formate! Our ranks have reached the enemy lines. Sinite milites exultare!
My good man, you look like a person of fine taste. Are you interested in partaking in a small experiment? I'm looking for someone brave enough to try my latest dish. What say you? Ah, I will not lie. That is a great shame. But I will also not turn down an offer of denarii.
Yes! By Tyrannus, how did they get behind our lines?
don't see them.
There is strength in unity. You are mostly fine. Get back into the fight.
Lure them closer. I'll shoot as soon as I see them.
May the will of Tutatis invigorate you.
This is where we stand and fight! This place is mine!
I'll hold this angle!
No one passes!
I'm a mile away.
Jesse!
Glorious battle against a worthy opponent. They fought like angry lions.
More of my warriors are on the way. You are surrounded, Romans!
In the name of Eshma, he is not coming! We shall leave or die fighting.
You will not be able to hold me prisoner. They say Augetorix is like the hawk, born free and proud. In captivity I shall die. You have marched into my lands with thousands of soldiers. I hope to strike preemptively. Dumnorix never wanted to talk to you. The hate he has for your murderous kind is without equal. Your only trade is death, Roman. No one in the lands you call Gallia will help you.
He did?
That is unexpected. The wisdom of the gods flows through the druids. His ways are mysterious. Absurd! Like all Romans, you have the tongue of a snake. Lies and venom is all you can spew. If you truly were attacked, I salute the warrior who sought to end your line. Vercingetorix is strong, but too trusting. I think you should be put down like the dog you are. Sadly, that was not meant to be. Keep this in mind, warmonger. When Vercingetorix wants you dead, you will die. He commands all of the tribes.
Well, that was a disaster.
Our scouts report no sign of Legio Feratta. I knew we should not have trusted him.
He is the consul of Rome. What choice did we have?
He is the consul of Rome, and that is the reason why we should not have trusted him.
Dumnorix and Divitiacus have sent the supplies they promised. It's not much, but at this point anything is better than nothing, I'd say. Either way, this will be the most difficult campaign we'll ever face.
True, but what good is that now?
You never know when we'll need something to bargain with.
We stripped him of his armor when we brought him in. Here, Negate.
Who knows? As a rule of thumb, I don't trust people who claim they can talk to gods.
And you trust everyone else.
I didn't say that.
Indeed. We did fine without him in Africa.
Right. Let's get to work, people.
It fills me with joy to find you alive, Negate. I have been following your impressive progress carefully. You have proven yourself beyond measure to be a capable commander. We shall meet in the land of Eburones to discuss further strategy. Meet me at the appointed place as soon as you are able. Vibius Vitelius Lurco.
So now he wants to meet, after running with his tail tucked between his legs.
Let us go and tell him what we think about that.
ready to deploy the Legion. Congregate copius in dextro latere! Our Legion has engaged the enemy! Equites! Aggressivity! The battle is won! Instate hostibus! Eos persequimini!
I'm not even remotely surprised those Landikai left us to hang.
The only question in my mind is whether it was maliciousness or sheer incompetence that made them betray us.
What? You think they got the time for the attack wrong? You think they got lost on their way there?
You've met some of them. I would definitely not put it past them to get lost so badly they end up in Hispania.
What is that, Bestia?
This is Monster, my Discipulus.
You've been carrying around a kitten?
For now, but she will grow up and I will train her.
We cannot look after a cat during combat.
Monster is no ordinary cat. She needs no care. She only needs training. When she's ready, she will be free to leave. Have you come to drink with us? Sometimes I think about that night. I still do not know why she would run from me. It doesn't make any sense. But I don't want to talk about this. Thank you. I did not. I have met a few gladiators from Gallia, though. They are not to be taken lightly. I do not like their land, I must say. Too many forests and hills. Hard to spot an enemy marching towards you. We need to be careful here. During the Grand Championship, I had to fight a giant Samnite. He was the most skillful opponent I had ever encountered, and he was easily twice my size. Do you know how I allied with him against an Egyptian gladiator who was also in the arena fighting for the title? I told the Samnite that the Egyptian called his mother a whore. He looked like the kind of guy who would call someone's mother a whore. Now understand that the Samnite was going to kill the Egyptian anyway. Eventually, I just changed his priorities. Together we fought and killed the Egyptian. When the Samnite's guard was down and he was celebrating his kill with me, I swung my axe and severed his head. It was. The Samnite was foolish to trust me, and he paid the price. My point is this. You might be the Samnite, and Lurko is like me. You will fight together, and when you least expect it, he will kill you. Do not let your guard down. Good.
Hey, sunshine. Listen, I would never have won my freedom without Kikaro's help, and Kikaro would never have helped me if not for you. There's no place I'd rather be right now than by your side, helping to keep you alive. I grew up with stories of Gallia and its savage warriors, of their irresistible ruggedness and, oh, so romantic, barbaric ways. My mother had an affair with a Gallic gladiator, and as usual, she was full of shit. I've never been to Gallia before, but after everything I've been through, I don't think I can be disappointed. He got himself declared dictator, and now he's on a mission to avenge the innocent, helpless, yet honorable citizens of Rome. He will conquer Gallia, make the barbarians pay for the things they did, and return home to be hailed as a hero of the people. You are a loose end, the final annoying wrinkle in his plan. And people die in wars, you know? And to knowingly place her in dangerous situations time and time again. The consensus in Rome would certainly be that you are a terrible husband. But you know me. I wouldn't have it any other way.
All is well, I hope.
Do you have a moment, please? I have come all the way from Africa to talk to you. Awe, my name is Sabina. I have traveled very far to meet you. Very, very far. Thank you. It's been an arduous journey, and I was afraid I would just be turned away upon arrival. My father's name is Sabinius Ursinus. He was once the praefectus of a Roman legion. He said he met you during your conquest of Egypt, and he spoke highly of you. That's right. The denarii you gave him got our family through some very difficult times.
But my father needs you again. He served Rome for 30 years. Now he is sick, maybe dying, and Rome will not come to his aid. I wouldn't come here to beg. He gave me something to sell to you again. A new design for a better banner. If you'll purchase it from me, it will pay for his transport to Rome and his treatment there. A terrible cough racks his lungs. He can barely breathe and has been bedridden for months. I must return to him soon, or I fear it's too late. You are generous, Legate, but my father has not suffered an arrow wound or a broken bone. He needs the best medical treatment in Rome. Thank you, Legate. With this, I can buy a fast horse that will carry me home in time to save him. Here, the schematics he gave me. He told me your smith will be able to use these to forge an idol worthy of Jupiter. I hope this banner will help you as much as you have helped my family.
Oh, hey, Legate. You look majestic today.
Good day.
I was hoping you would come over. Would have been no trouble at all if Lurko, that swine, had not disappeared. Then he comes back and acts like nothing happened. With ally like that, who needs enemies? His war of fools, I think. Your countrymen are fools to believe Lurko's lies. The ghouls are fools to stand against us. And we are fools for getting caught up in it. You got me out of a very dark place. Now I am here to do the same for you.
Awe, Legate. What strange and impractical weapon do you want me to forge today?
Dominate. They wouldn't. Under the rule of Vercingetorix, Gallia was said to be a true opponent for Rome. They were quite safe in their current position. An attack like this doesn't make any tactical sense at all. My guess is there's someone else behind this. Either that or the entirety of Gallia has spontaneously lost their minds. Most Romans think of Gallia as a land of unrefined barbarians. Not many things could be further from the truth. Gallia is home to some of the fiercest warriors you can find outside of the Republic. Until recently it was a land fractured between countless tribes and chieftains. But now Vercingetorix has somehow done the impossible. He has united them all. Who knows? Unity and peace, we should hope, but conquest and expansion is a more probable cause. I am an old man. My mind may still be sharp, but my limbs are tired. I am content, however, thanks to you. I often think back to that day in Greece, when I faced my old rival. It feels good to know that I could best him fairly. Perhaps when our work is finished, I can go back to my hometown after all, and die there in peace. Thank you. That means a lot to me.
So wait.
What do you need, my friend? There's nothing to like. It's damp and cold. But at least I'm not boiling inside my armor like we were back in Africa. You know, I've been to Lutetia before. Don't be fooled by their smiling faces. The Gauls are tough people. Are you kidding? I wouldn't miss the chance. Nokia and our child are safe in your villa. And besides, no one can domesticate Caeso Quinctius Aquilinus. Like a fox in a trap. Until now, he has always been one move ahead of us. But now it feels like we're playing a game of his devising, and he holds all the pieces and all the dice. Honestly, I don't know how to win. I don't like gambling, especially when I'm betting lives. Ask Orestes. As far as I can tell, everyone's fiercely loyal to you, but most of them have their doubts about the consul. And of course, there's always the chance we have more of those Weeksy spies within our ranks. No telling if or when they would act.